Alright, so just a little update about the car. Whew. Damn, I feel tired, kind of sick a little bit, so it's kind of hard to jack this up. Anyway, so I managed to get the car up. What I realized is I don't have a 20 socket, but a 316 would work for these type of nuts. And 1360, I think they're the same. Yeah, they're the same. So these right here are my OEM wheel lug nuts. And this is one of the reasons why I don't like shops touching my car. So it looks like they lost the other three and they just put random wheel lug nuts on here. They were just like, we don't know where it went, just throw random ones on. So now it's screwing me over trying to get this off, and it's a pain in the ass. It sucks. It really sucks. Which is why when I have my house one day, I am not gonna let anybody touch my car for reasons like these. And I wasted like a good 30 minutes trying to figure this out, but I'm going. So I'll record as I continue to do it. So basically, get the wheel off. We'll get the Brembos off. They're 19 millimeters on the rear. Once those come off, apparently, you guys can see there's a 5mm spacer back there, which reminds me I have to find the other two, or just throw it with the car. Anyway, so yeah, let me do that, and then we'll go from there. All right, so I finally got the wheel off, and look how nasty this looks. Oh yeah, it's all messed up. Wheel studs is not looking good. So this is what happened here. I guess it was like that. Okay, I'll remember to put that back on there. So yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to get the 19mm bolts, which are one right here, so you guys can see. I don't know if you could see it, but there's like a top and bottom one right here. That's a 19mm, and then that needs to come undone too. So hopefully this is not too bad, but we'll find out here. Okay, sorry guys, I couldn't record because obviously I'm just one person. But if you last remember, the wheel stud was on there. You need a M8 pitch 1.25 35 mm. Where's that bag? There you go. I went to Ace Hardware and I picked these up. They're $1.89 each. So at this point, we're almost about ready to get these nasty wheel studs off. Yeah, we'll just figure it out one at a time, because it doesn't want to spin freely. So let me ensure that, yeah, the car's in neutral. So okay, probably just gotta rotate it by hand, that's all. All right, gonna try to get some of these wheel studs off, and then we'll go from there. Okay guys, so I figured out something. I took out 4 of the 5. I'm gonna leave that one there to show you guys how I did it. Basically, you would have to secure it with jack stands, and you know, earlier it wasn't spinning, right? That's because the other side of the axle, which is here, it was on the ground, so it wasn't allowing me to move. And now look, it could move freely, and now I'm moving it freely on my own. So here I'm gonna try to show in an angle how to get these off. Sometimes if you're afraid of clearance, there you go, you could just grab it and then move it on your own. Now I know some of y'all are gonna say like, hey, I'm hitting it too hard. It's totally fine. It can endure the beating, so you're just gonna take a couple hits, not too hard. And there you go. All 5 are out. Now I'm going to install the new ones. And I'll make sure to record again. But look how nasty these are. What the hell happened to these? Like seriously, what was the previous owner doing? Like, this is really sad to see such a beautiful car get neglected. Yeah, I also took the dust shield off as well to get more clearance. But there's the rotor. All right guys, let me do my thing and then I'll be right back. All right guys, so I'm gonna try to do this last one here so that y'all could see. So that's the bolt, or the wheel stud. And I did 4 out of the 5, and I double checked they're all seated properly. I checked every single one of them, and even the bottom one as well. See, there's no space or nothing like that. So I'm gonna try to set you guys down somewhere. If I can't get a good angle, I'd like to apologize in advance. And I want to see if I could get it. So we're gonna open this. And here we are, the new wheel stud. We're about to replace the old one and put the new ones on. Yeah, these, I don't know what happened to them. So if you guys can see the hole right here, you're just gonna slide it back, and you just want it kind of straight as possible. I know it's kind of hard to do or say, but then you're gonna use this. This is a wheel stud installer tool. You can get it here from Napa Tools. There's even instructions. Not only am I gonna use my torque wrench, but I'm also gonna use my sorry, I'm losing words here. It's kind of dark a little bit. But I'm also going to torque it with this thingy. It's rated for 200 foot-pounds. That should be more than enough to get these wheel studs in place. But not only that, when I torque the wheels back on, I'm going to torque all the nuts to about 90 foot-pounds just to be sure it's seated there properly. So you're going to hold back on this little wheel stud right here. You're going to make sure that when you put it, you're not putting the bearing, and you're putting this side over here, over the wheel stud, okay? You're gonna grab your nut, just like what the squirrels do in winter time. And then you're just gonna kind of hand thread it in here. And when you feel that the wheel stud is flush and straight, that's kind of straight to me, we're gonna hit it with this this mini socket screwdriver I got. All right. And that looks good. As you guys can see, boom. And then this is how it should kind of look like. And then from here, you just use your mighty torque wrench socket. I don't really know the name of these things, so if you know it, put it in the comments. And then here we're just gonna kind of rotate. We're just gonna kind of rotate it just like that, and you're gonna watch it slowly come in. Guys, be prepared for earphone users, a lot of noise. All right, sorry guys, I actually pressed the home button. So here, we're just gonna kind of watch it. All right, double tap, triple tap for a couple good measures. Okay, that seems to be flush, so I'm gonna take this out now. And there you go. We did one side. Whew, that looking nice. So now I just gotta put everything back together. Close the brim so that we can put them back on the wheel stud. Then we'll do the other three maybe another time. I really wish I had a garage. Like, working out here in the street, it's not really ideal, especially for when I need tools and stuff like that. My brother-in-laws, respectfully, if they're watching this, sorry guys, but yeah, our garage, man, some of y'all tools is just all over the place. So eventually when I get my place, I want my tools in my garage where I can grab everything. Everything's there, neat, organized, the whole 12 yards shebang. But that's all I really have for you guys. If I'm missing something, let me know in the comments. Yeah, because it's really chilly and it's kind of hard for me to think. So we're taking care of Susie here, and especially for the new owner as well. But all right guys, that's all I got. Until the next video, God bless. All right guys, so I came back from outside. We did 2 front sides of the wheel studs, and we got 2 more to do on the back side, on the rear. I'm definitely gonna get a video on that. Yeah, things are in the way. Things that I still need to do with the Subi, I still have to, well, probably I'm gonna torque all of them to 90 foot-pounds after I'm done changing out all the wheel studs. I think I might need to top off a little bit of the brake fluid, because a little bit did came out when I had to press the pistons back in on the brake calipers. So I'm gonna do that. Yep. And then I already have the parts that I need to put back together, the AC compressor belt and the pulley housing. And definitely that's going to be a separate video, give or take. The wing, yeah, the wing, I have that currently drying. Sorry I couldn't get a video on it. You know, I was kind of a little bit pressed for time. The new owner of the Subi eventually wants to come down on the weekend, sometime on the weekend. I'm not sure if that's like a Saturday or a Sunday. I told him, you know, we'll work something out. We'll coordinate. Yeah, so I'm trying to get it done as soon as possible. The crank pulley is already back on the Subi, so it's just a matter of putting the belts back on and then test driving it for a day or two, and then after that, if everything checks out, the new owner can pick up the Subi and drive back to Oregon, you know, where the Subi's gonna be in a different environment, I guess. You know, yeah, looking forward to that. Let's see, am I forgetting anything else? Oh, the car definitely needs to get detailed. Like I said earlier in my past videos, I'm working on the street, and so I had to deal with like a lot of cobwebs. They were all over the place. I tried cleaning out. There was a spider, and it was like, ah. And I was like, oh, so you know, I had to clean that out, and then yeah, that should be it. You know, I'm really excited. This is my first time actually doing something like this. It's not hard, but you just got to be mechanically inclined. So, you know, all I really had to look up, honestly, was like the torque specs of the job, because I didn't know how to put certain bolts back together, like the Brembo brake bolts and all that other stuff. So other than that, I believe that's all I have. Until the next video, y'all, God bless.